Once again, welcome to today's class. So now the major things we'll be talking about first off is what to look out for in the crypto space in 2021. So this is not a beginner class as it were. And I say beginner, it's not like if you're just learning about crypto, like it's your first time in this space and you really don't know much, you can check out our YouTube channel for videos that will guide you if you are just learning, like what's cryptocurrency and airdrops and all of that. But this is for those that have learned something at least and just want to know what to look out for in 2021. So now, starting off, now there's something I always let people understand. There are so many opportunities in the crypto space, so many opportunities. You see, because for many people they think that okay, unless you are a trader or you are not making money, so you must trade 24/7. That is a big lie. In fact, the truth is some people are not profitable traders. So you might see people that are shouting, I'm trading crypto, I'm trading crypto. Ask them their PNL, their profit and loss for, let's say, their monthly profit and loss or 90 days. You'll find out that they started with $1,000 and they are even on $600. So it's not just about I trade, I trade, I trade. It's about making profit. The aim is to make money. You see, so everybody doesn't have to be a trader. There are so many other areas in the crypto space that you can get involved in. A whole lot. Trust me, a whole lot. You see, for example, there's the NFT space, the non-fungible token. That is also another very, very big area that will be like really, really big in this 2021. Now, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. For example, there's a Mana. Let me show you some of the ones that have been around for quite some time. There's decentralized Mana. This one has been around. This buying land, virtual land. Like some of it doesn't even make sense. Imagine buying virtual land. There is also CryptoKitties. Trying to figure out, I don't know the name of the token. There's CryptoKitties and some that have been around for so long. You see. So NFT is one big space that there can be a whole lot of money in. So, like I said earlier, you don't necessarily have to be a crypto trader. You don't have to be trading 24/7 or now learn how to trade by force. The reason why trading doesn't work for everybody is because in trading, it's not just learning how to trade. There's also something called trading psychology. That is the most important aspect, actually, trading psychology. Now, why is that important? Because if you don't understand trading psychology, you cannot be a profitable trader when it comes to understanding proper risk management, portfolio management, and your greed levels. If you don't understand those things very, very well, you cannot be a profitable trader. And patience also. You see, for example, there are some coins that are here. Where is Dot? Dot is one coin that well, this Dot is a coin that I told someone to buy. I think was it October or so. I think of November. November, yeah, he entered my DM and was asking for coins to hold for long term. And I told him he should buy Polkadot and Dia and RSR and some other coins. I mentioned like 4 or 5, of which I told him specifically that Dots and one other 2 or 3 will be very, very profitable. And so I told this guy to buy. Then it was $4. Let me see. What it was. It was around $4 then. Yeah, this December. Okay. It was around $4. Oh, as of December, this thing was even still $4. Imagine. So I told him to buy then at $4. Then I think he dipped small. He just fell small. And he now sold. He said he cannot hold again. He now sold. And today it's already on $18. He even entered my DM a few days ago and was like, he wish he listened to me. That the coin has really pumped. You see. So that is another thing about trading. If you are not patient, you cannot trade profitably. It's not because many people just want to say, I must learn how to trade 2021, I must learn how to trade. You see, but there are so many things to trading that you also need to master. So many things. Trust me. You see. So, like I was saying, there are other areas. For example, there's NFT, non-fungible tokens, where you learn about digital art and all of that. There's someone that's also very good at that. I can recommend him to you. You know, it's also another very profitable space. And another thing you should also look out for is newly launched projects. In fact, this is where I'm going bullish on this year. Now, what do I mean by newly launched projects? For example, look at this Polkadot, this coin that is currently at $18, and I think is number 4, currently ranked 4 as highest market cap. When this coin launched, this coin just launched. When was that? Let me see. This is August 20th. This was August 20th. In fact, when they were doing their ICO, I remember doing a video. It's on my drive. When they did their ICO, when they were just launching, and I saw the project for the first time. ICO drops. I remember seeing the project for the first time, and then I was holding an airdrops and ICO class, and I told people, I said this coin is going to be really, really big, but it is well. I should not buy it at that time. And yeah, this is where is on ICO drops. So I first saw this coin. This was when it first launched, and they raised $144 million. I remember seeing this. In fact, I oversaw it. I saw it like 5 times. At some point, I was like, you know what, this is going to be really big. And they did their ICO, and yes, the ICO token price was $0.29. So this was when I'm trying to get the exact date when they did this ICO. Yeah, since 30th of July last year. 30th of July. So imagine one one dot was $0.29 just July. So meaning if you had even bought in July, this was 30th of July, so that's like August already. So if you had even bought then and just held August, September, October, November, December, and January, just 6 months. From 0.29, currently it's at what now? It's on $18. Imagine how much profit you will have made. For example, let's say you bought let me just share my screen. Let me share the full screen. So let's say you bought, trying to get a calculator. So this is 0.29. So if you bought like $200 worth, for example, that would have cost you, sorry, what am I saying? If you bought like $100 worth, yes, so you would have 344 of the coin, just $100 worth. And today that should be worth like how much? 18.19. Yes. So the $100 worth of the coin that you had bought should be worth $6,000 just in 6 months. You see. So this is another major area you should look into. Like I said, everybody doesn't have to be a trader. You can look at investing long term. In fact, the place where there's money, where there's plenty money, is that long term investment. Now let me explain why. Let me explain why there's serious money in long term investment. Now, if you're a trader, I'm not saying trading is not profitable. I trade. I always trade. Now, if you're a trader, for example, and you bought this coin at $10 and it got to $15, that is serious money. That's 50% profit. You will sell because, I mean, as a trader, your aim is to make daily or weekly profits, maybe monthly profits. So if I buy this coin at $10 and it gets to $15 and I sell, I mean, I'm satisfied with 50% profit. But imagine someone that saw the potential of the coin earlier on and bought to just $100 and now has $6,000. That is serious blood money. For example, there's another coin, KSM. I know someone that entered the coin at $1. This is KSM, below $1, and now the coin is currently $102, and he bought it January of last year. January, yeah. If you check January 2021 and 2020 or so, it was at $1. Yeah, you can see it. January 1st, 2020. And it got at $1, and now the coin is over 102. You see. So the thing you need to know is looking at this project early. Okay, one thing. So let me just yep. So the thing you need to understand is finding all these projects early and just buying and holding. The profits will be like blood money, and I'm very, very serious. You see, this is one area I should take very, very seriously this year. It's a new month, it's a new year. Many new projects want to launch. Many people and teams are working on things that are big. And you know how this space works. If a company is working on something, they have to find a way to make it better than what is already existing. You see, and if it's going to be better than what's already existing, then that should let you know that it could have serious potentials. For example, there are some coins that are launching now, and by the end of the year, you'll be surprised they will have done 1,000% profit, 10,000% profit. And you'll be asking yourself, where was I when this coin just launched? So these are projects that you should look out for. So, and I'm not mentioning names, but like these are areas you should look out for. Newly launched projects that have high, very, very massive potential. So, in as much as you are trading and making short-term profits from the bull market and from the alt season, the coins that are pumping. Some coins are pumping anyhow. For example, there's this coin I was looking at, Vector Space, and the thing has really done um Vector Space, and today it was about 80 something percent profit earlier on, pumped as high as $1 today. You see, really, really serious profit. So, in as much as you are doing all these short-term trades and making 50%, 40%, 20% here and there, also look to secure long-term coins. For example, RSR. RSR is one coin that I have been shouting this coin since. In fact, when I first bought RSR was 0.00, I think 0.0008 or 0.008. And then I was like, I told those on my paid group, guys, this coin has serious potential. Make sure you buy this coin. In fact, I'm holding this coin till it gets to $1. I don't know how soon, and I don't know how long it will take, but it's just that. And I've made serious money from just holding RSR long term. You see, and a couple of others. There's another one I was talking about, FRM. This is also another coin that I've made serious money from holding long term. FRM got into this coin since it was 15 naira, and you can calculate and see how much it is now. Let's see. This is 0.2462. So this is about 119 naira. I bought this coin since 16 naira, and I've been holding since then. I'm still holding. You see, this is another one. Then there's also DIA. So one thing you should look at is, I got in DIA since $1. One thing you should look at is coins that you can buy and hold for long term. Coins that you can buy and hold for long term. So look out for projects that are just launching. That is why you need to be very active on crypto Twitter. Very, very active. You see, very, very active, because there are people you follow that will give you insight to certain projects. You might not know everything by yourself, but if you are following some very influential people on Twitter, you can see them talking about new projects that are launching, projects they feel have potentials, and those things just help you direct your research. So it's not like anything they say you should buy. No, I won't now say because this guy called CRV, I will not go and buy CRV. That's not how it works. When you see a coin, maybe you see someone talking about a coin, that is them sharing their own idea, their own perspective, what they think. It might not get to their projections, it might not get there, and it might even get there and surpass it. But what it does is it helps you to have an insight. So when I see something like the CRV and he's saying is a chart worth getting excited about, I can decide, okay, let me check out this coin and see why I feel it to pump. And if I have strong enough reason, I can also decide to enter, the coin. And if I don't like it, I can just leave it. So that is one major area you should look out for. Coins that you can hold for 6 months, 1 year, that can make you super, super rich. You see, because for many people, you might be venturing in with small money. Let's say all you have is just $100 to start, or $50, and you want to trade. You want to start trading. Now you can decide that, okay, you trade, and as you make small, small profits here and there, you can use those small profits to invest in long-term coins. It will really, really help, because with long-term coins, you can see your $5 becoming $5,000. It's very, very possible. Very, very possible. This one is not, nobody's trying to whine you. Check charts, check coin market cap, check coins and their performances. You will see how so many coins blow our minds. For example, Lend. Let me show you AAVE. Lend. This was also another coin that was unbelievable. Yes, this is it. So it was another coin that was unbelievable last year. I mean, now this coin is at $258, $256 now. But let me show you the chart. Let it load. As at October or so, October, I think, this coin was still 30 something dollars as at October. So if you're approaching this kind of trade from a trader's perspective, if I buy the coin at $35, for example, and it gets to $70, that's 100% profit. I can sell, and I mean, I've made 100%. That is a lot of money. That is beautiful. But if I'm approaching it from an investor perspective, and I see that okay, this coin has long-term potential, I can hold this coin for the next 5 months, 6 months, and see some very, very serious profits. You can decide to buy and just hold. And imagine you entered early enough and bought. Imagine how much you would have made by now. You see, so these are the areas that you need to really, really look at. The first one I mentioned was NFTs. Now, NFTs, have serious potentials. NFTs have very, very serious potentials. Trust me. Look into it. Non-fungible tokens. Sit down, try and research, try and understand. For those that might be hearing about it for the first time, try and do your research and understand how it works. There's someone I follow on Twitter. She's a Nigerian. She just started NFTs. She just ventured into NFTs just like 20 something days ago. And already she has sold 2 artworks worth over $150. And she just started. You see, so it's a very, very robust space. It's a new space. Not many people are well informed about it. And it still has so much potentials, NFTs. And looking at I won't call it ICOs, but looking at projects that you can venture into and hold for long term. That is where there's money. In fact, that's where the real money in this crypto is. All these long-term coins. For example, there's something I used to tell people. Most people that will be complaining that had it been I knew when Bitcoin was $1, I would have bought it. It's true, actually. You see, if many of us here knew about Bitcoin as $1, we would have actually bought. But when will you have sold? Because there's every assurance that 99% of us can never, as in would never have held Bitcoin from $1 till today, as we speak. There's every assurance, there's every guarantee that more than 99% of us in this place would not have in any way held BTC from $1 to $33,000 is a lie. Many people are, in fact, the first majority would have sold at $2, then $3, then $5. Then, if a miracle happens and many people held, let's say $10 or highest $50, you see. So that's the same way we also have weak hands in altcoins. Some people will just buy, let's say, early, and they won't even hold long term. They won't hold long enough and they just sell. So what you need to do is find out these projects that you can just put small money and just lock up. Just put small money inside. Just put, let's say, I don't know what could be small money to you, and just invest in it and forget about it. Not that you now go and take your rent or your school fees or money that they gave you to use and do something important, and now guys to buy a coin, and you don't now have patience to hold the coin long enough. No. You see, for example, I did a video um on dollar cost averaging with Roku. Now, what I explained in this video is how to save crypto long term. For example, so many people want to buy Bitcoin. There are a whole lot of people I was telling buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was $9,000. Like I explained earlier on. I hope she doesn't watch this video. I told her to buy BTC when BTC was 8,000. I was on a matter to buy BTC at 8,000. And she was like, no, that she wants to use the money to buy cream. And she used, I think, over 40K to buy body cream. And later on, she now entered my DM when Bitcoin was at $39,000 and told me that she has finally bought something I told her to buy at 8,000. Imagine from 8K to 39,000. Imagine how much profit you would have already made. And she came and met me that she has already bought to at 39,000. And I was like, you don't buy when it pumps. You buy when the thing is still small. You see? For example, many people that FOMO bought that rushed to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin started pumping. Now it has fallen to 33,000. One guy chatted me up that he bought 100,000 naira worth of Bitcoin. Now his money has fallen. That should he sell? You see, so with dollar cost averaging, you are able to buy over a long period of time. Let's say monthly, weekly, depending on how the money comes. You're able to buy over a period of time. Instead of you see Bitcoin pumping You now want to carry all your money and now go and buy. That is not an investment strategy. You don't buy something when it has pumped. They tell you to buy something at $1, you not buy. You now see it at $100. You now want to go and pack all your money inside. That is not that is not how to buy. That is not a smart investment strategy. You see. So with dollar cost averaging, you're able to buy over a period of time and watch how your profit accumulates. So the same thing. So if you're looking at these long-term coins, if you're looking at these long-term bags, what you should do is don't carry all your money, all the money you have in this life, and buy one coin. Because the same way I'm showing you projects that have made serious millions, there will also be projects too that have dumped, that have failed. It's inevitable. While there are projects that make people rich, there are the ones that will make people broke. So your strategy should be to invest your money in bits. So let's say you sit down and do your research and you see um 20 coins that have potential for long term. You can decide to break down the money. Let's say you can decide to invest $10 in each of them. In total, you'll have invested $200. Now, the reason why I always lay emphasis on doing your research is because if you properly research, if you sit down and find coins that are actually valid and really have potential, there is no way the whole 20 coins you would have bought will be nonsense. It's not possible, except you don't do your research properly. So if you sit down and do your research and see 20 coins that you feel have 1 year long-term potential, and you buy all of them with small, small money, you can just lock up and leave them somewhere. And why is somebody saying his number? Just lock up and leave them somewhere and just forget about it. You see. So that is one major benefit. And these long-term coins is how you can make serious money. Like I mean very, very serious money. Very serious money. I know someone that this Ferrum I told you guys I just spoke about, and I shared it on my paid group. And the way I even bought it, I just bought it twice. But whenever the team fell, he kept buying because I knew the thing had long-term potential, and he himself also did his research. And he kept buying and buying and buying. Recently, he told me that he sold the Ferrum, that's where he got his money for rent. That's how he paid his rent. Can you see? So these things are things that can make you serious money, like really, really serious money. So you take out time, sit down, analyze the market. So, like I said, you can be a trader, you can trade, you can decide to trade. Trading is awesome. You can decide to trade. Charles, stop writing on my screen. You can decide to trade, or you can decide to be a long-term investor. My writing might not really be excellent. You might decide to be a long-term investor. Now, to be a long-term investor, you just need to be really, really patient. You need to be really patient. There are some coins that since entered last year. I bought with $50, and within 2 months or 3 months, I saw that the $50 has become $200. I was amazed. You see, instead of stressing myself trying to trade and you just find these coins, just dump money there and just lock up and just come and see that your money has multiplied. So you can either trade, you can either focus on long-term investments, you can venture into NFTs. NFT is another major area that will be very, very big this year. Very, very big. I mean it. Very, very big. Now, these areas I'm talking to you about now are not like airdrops. Airdrops you don't need money. But in all these ones, you need money. Even to venture to NFT, when you want to mint your own this thing, you need Ethereum. You see. So these areas are areas where you need money to start off. And if done correctly, if you can just sit and focus and do it well, you can make serious money. Another problem many people have is many people are very, very lazy. For example, what do they want? They want somebody that will just come and tell them, buy this coin, and they will buy. It's time to sell, and they'll sell. If that is the kind of person you are, you cannot make money in crypto. You can't. And I'm very serious because you won't always have those opportunities. You by yourself are supposed to sit down, analyze the market, see the trend, know what's happening, know where the market attention is, and know what you can venture into, know what is raining, or know where people are investing money. Do your analysis, find new projects by yourself. You see, but if all you are waiting for is for somebody to come and say, buy ETH, buy Bitcoin, buy Litecoin, buy this. It is well. It is very, very well. You see, so this is it. So you need to be able to, do your research. So this is me talking about should I trade or just invest. So in choosing your path, you need to understand what exactly you want. Because some people will ask, okay, should I trade? I've been hearing many people are trading, no, many people are making money from trading, no. Should I venture into trading? You see, many people tend to ask that question. So for this, my own advice is if you are going to trade, trading is for you to trade. First of all, it depends on the kind of person you are. Few weeks ago, someone chatted me up and told me, oh, he's a doctor and he wants to learn crypto, but he doesn't know how he'll be able to balance being a doctor and having time to sit down with charts and all of that, and also trading, balancing his doctor, being a doctor with crypto trading. And I tried to explain, I said, well, you don't necessarily need to trade. Everybody doesn't have to trade, but you can invest. You see, you can invest, like I just explained, long term. So you can buy a coin and just lock up and just remove your mind from it, or check it monthly and just have it as a long-term investment. You see, it's not that final entry. And just have it as a long-term investment. So don't feel bad when everybody's trading and you're like, I'm not trading. Trading is not for everyone. Even though everybody can make money from trading, trading is not for everyone. If you don't understand proper portfolio management, you see, because some people they think that once you learn how to use Binance, you can just trade. No. You see, if you don't understand proper portfolio management, proper risk management, and you don't know how to manage your greed, you can have serious issues trading, like serious issues, especially greed. Especially greed. Someone's asking, where is best for someone to just buy and save for futures? Well, you can decide to use any exchange. For example, if I'm looking into a long-term coin, sorry, let me erase this. Now, someone is asking where is the best place to buy and save for long term. Now, it depends on what you're looking at buying, what you want to buy. So let's say I want to buy a coin. There's this coin I'm looking at, Mirror. Yeah, I'm looking at Mirror, and that is a coin that has somehow interested me, got my interest. So if I'm looking at buying this coin, Mirror Protocol, for example, now I have to check where it is listed. So if I come over to markets, because where it is listed is all determine where I'll buy it from. Because if I want to buy a coin and it's not on Binance, I have to find where to buy it. So, for example, look at this coin, and this is where it is listed. And as you can see, it is not listed on Binance. It's listed on Uniswap, KuCoin, BitHome, and some other exchanges, but it's not listed on Binance. So, if I want to buy this kind of coin that's not listed on Binance, if I want to buy this kind of coin that's not listed on Binance, where I'll buy it from or how I'll save it is based on where they're selling it. You understand? So that is that. So it depends on you as a person. When you've done your research, the coin you want to buy, then you now find out, okay, where are they selling this coin? So not every coin might be on Binance. Not every coin might be on Binance. You see, so whatever coin you want to buy will determine where you buy it from and how you store it. You just decide all of that by yourself. You see. So moving on. So that is that. So if you want to trade, then you must have time to be checking your charts, be checking your portfolio, monthly or daily or weekly portfolio rebalancing. Let's say you entered some trades that are not profitable, you know. How do you manage your portfolio right? Because in trading, the aim is to make profits. We're not trying to be sentimental. As a trader, your aim is to make profit. You're not in love with any coin. There's no coin that is your best friend or anything. Your aim is just to come and make profits and close your trades. But in investing, you can have coins that you love, that you say, okay, this one, I love this coin, I'm holding this coin long term. But in trading, your first and most important focus is making profits. Making profits, you see. Because most people trade so they can make profits and use those profits to invest in long-term coins. You see, everybody has their own strategy. I might be trading, and let's say I decide that okay, every week I remove a $50 from my portfolio, from my profits, I remove $50. I used to buy a coin that I'll hold for long term. So every week I remove $50, buy a coin. Another week I remove $50, buy another coin. You can decide that also. But like I said, in trading, the aim is to make profits. But in investing, you can now decide. Investing is also to make profit, though. I'm not saying investing is for losses, but in investing, you are now focusing on long term. You're focusing on long term. So in investing, the profits, that you're looking at is way, way bigger. With $50, you can be looking at $5,000. It's not too much. Trust me. With $50, you can be looking at making $5,000. It's very, very, very possible. Very possible. So, starting small and going from nothing to a lot. Yes. So now, in starting small, one thing you need to focus on is you need to how can I put this in English? You need to be trying to admit everybody into the meeting. So in starting small, you need to recognize that you need to give it your time. You have to give crypto your time. Now, there's a question I always like asking people, people that chat me up. I'm like, okay, I want to venture into crypto. I want to trade. I always try to find out, are you going long term into crypto, or are you doing crypto as a side hustle? If you're doing crypto as a side hustle, then you can do it anyhow. Anyhow you want to do it, it's fine. But if you're going full term, if you're going long term into crypto, you want to do crypto full time, then you need to be ready to give it your all. Now, what do I mean by give it your all? At least 5 to 10 hours a day is not too much. It's not too much. At least 5 to 10 hours a day is not too much. Now, in those 5 to 10 hours, what are you doing? You're looking for projects. You're looking for newly launched coins. For example, let me show you something. I go to cryptocurrencies. In one of the classes I had, I said CoinMarketCap will be your very best friend. In fact, maybe later this week, I'll release a video on YouTube, explaining how to navigate CoinMarketCap and how to use it. So here, coming over to cryptocurrencies, I can see the top 20 cryptocurrencies, with the huge market caps, in billions of dollars. But also, I can now go to the bottom and look for the ones that have very small market caps, that their market cap is not much. So let's say I scroll down. Let me look for the ones that their market cap is below 1 million. Below, okay, this is 109. So let me just go down. 25 million. Okay, let me just start from here. So I can come over to coins that have low market caps, and somebody send me a message. Okay, I would send the link so you can just subscribe. So let's say I want to look at coins that have low market cap. Where's market cap? Beautiful. Chart. All right, everyone. All right, perfect. So I want to look at coins that have low now the reason, okay, let me explain something before I get here. Market cap matters when you're looking at projects, because the market cap gives you an idea of how high that coin can pump. Now let me explain what I mean by that. I'll still come to this page. What page is this? This is page 5. Okay, let me go back to page 1. So this is Bitcoin. Now the current market cap for Bitcoin is $618 billion. In fact, thank God for this class. This class, I'll explain to you why Tron, last year So many people were shouting, Tron will get to $1 by the end of the year. Tron will get to $1. I was just laughing because it's not possible. Not yet. Now I'll explain why in this class. So now this is Bitcoin. So now the current market cap for Bitcoin is $618 billion. So what does this mean? Bitcoin is currently at $33,000. If Bitcoin is to do 100% profit, so Bitcoin is at $33,000, right? So if Bitcoin is to go from $33,000 to $66,000, this market cap has to double. Now, let me just show you with a calculator how this works. The price of a coin is a function of the market cap and the circulating supply. So if I take the market cap of Bitcoin now, I take Bitcoin's market cap, invalid input. Excellent. So I take Bitcoin's market cap 618,628,159,470. So I take Bitcoin's market cap and I divide it by the circulating supply of Bitcoin. Now looking here, you can see the circulating supply. So I divide it by 18,609,881. What do I get? I get the price. You know, the price is not stable, so it's constantly changing. So I get the price 33,241. So for Bitcoin to double, for you to see Bitcoin give you 100% profit, you know, for me to buy Bitcoin with 100,000 naira and make 200,000 naira from my money, what this means is the price of Bitcoin has to double. And for the price of Bitcoin to double, the market cap has to double. And for the market cap to double, this is $618 billion, meaning that another $618 billion has to be invested in Bitcoin. Sorry, another $618 billion has to be invested in Bitcoin. And I mean, obviously, all of you know that that's a whole lot of money because, man, that's serious money. Now, let me now go to Tron. Tron that was, you know, all hypes last year. I was just laughing. Now, this is Tron. Now, Tron's market cap is $2 billion, $2.2 billion. So last year, everybody was like, Tron is going to go to $1, blah, blah, blah. Everybody that entered my DM, I told them, no, Tron is not going to get to $1. At least today, you can see that it has not gotten to 0.3. Now, let me now tell you why I was very confident that it's not possible. Not that it's not possible in the long term, but not anytime soon. Now, this is Tron at $0.03. 0.03. Now, if Tron is to get to $1 from here, what does that mean? 0.03119, that is like times 33. It's like times 33. Yeah, that's like 33 times. Tron has to do 33, you know, that's to go 33. Is that 33,000% or what now? But Tron has to go 33x from here. Now, 33x from here would also mean that the market cap has to increase by 33 times. Now, let us calculate 2,242,016,887. This times 33. What can you see here? This is $73 billion. $73 billion, which is like half of Ethereum's market cap. It's not possible. Soon is not. Except the president of the United States say everybody buy Tron. You know, or I don't know, one popular man somewhere invest $70 billion or something. That's a lot of money, you see. So this is why you need to learn these things by yourself. So when somebody just comes and tells you, buy this coin, it's going to pump, you by yourself, you need to understand how this analysis actually works and the possibility of this thing that the person is saying. $73 billion is a lot of money. Trust me, $73 billion entering the market at this point in time, that's like 10% of the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. Are you kidding me? Every time I enter Tron, who is Tron? So that is why you need to understand 73 trillion. Oh, wait, too. Is it 173? Are you sure it's 73? No, I think 73 billion. You know, so you need to understand by yourself how these things work so that somebody will not just come from anywhere and tell you buy this coin. The coin is going to get to $10 next year. And they tell you, look at how Bitcoin did. You know, people are so funny sometimes. They'll tell you, did you see Bitcoin? Bitcoin went from $1 to $10 million. Bitcoin went from $1 to $40,000. Ethereum too went from $100 to $1,000. Tron is the next big thing. Oh God, it's really funny sometimes. So that's why you need to understand these things by yourself. But now, if I now go down to page 5, the page 5 where I was before, and I now see these coins here. Look at this coin. The market cap is just $25 million. Just 25 million. Some people single-handedly can just provide this money. It's really small. Not like it's small, but you get what I mean, compared to 72 billion. So if this coin is to do, in fact, if this coin is to do 400% profits, 400% profit is 4 times. 400% profit from here, 269, 735. 400% profit from here is just times 4. That is just 101 million. We've not even entered 1 billion. We're still in 10%. So looking at this, what does this tell you? I mean, look at, in fact, in 7 days, you can see that the coin has done 219% profits in just 7 days. So this is the secret in finding these coins and buying early before they pump. This is the investment secret. This is how people. No, I'm not saying sell your Tron, no. I'm not saying sell your Tron. Please, if you like your Tron, hold your Tron. I'm just saying that there are other projects that you can discover that can yield you serious profits if you do your research. If you do your research, there are other projects that you can sit down and discover if you do your research. So, looking at this coin, look at it. It has done 290% profits, and it is still. This is amazing. This coin has done 219% profits, and it is still $25 million as market cap. So this is the idea of finding projects very, very early. Very, very early. When their market cap is still low. So when you find a project and you realize that these things have potential, because you need to do your research, very important, then you know what to buy. You don't buy everything. For example, there are some coins that are here that will still be here in the next 4 years, 5 years. Not every coin will make it in this life. Yes, that's the English. Not every coin is going to make it in this life. Some coins will still be small for years to come. But your job as an investor is to sit down, do your analysis, find out where to put your money. Find out where to put your money. This is another coin, Safe. It has done 114% profit in 7 days. And look at how small the market cap is. In fact, if you check coins that have really, really pumped, let me check coins that have pumped the highest in 7 days. Looking at coins that have pumped their highest in 7 days, look at their market cap. Very, very small market caps. You see, it is very easy for these coins with small market caps to pump than for the heavy duty ones to move. But you need to find the right coins. Look at this one that's done 50% today. The market cap is just $60 million. And look at the rest. You need to find the right coins. You need to be disciplined enough to do your research. Because there are many people that everything they like to ask, their own is to be asking questions. They don't like analyzing by themselves. They don't like learning what to do. Their own is just to ask, should we buy this coin? No, should I buy this coin? What coin should I buy? All those questions. They're not. Oluchi, stop writing on my screen. All those questions, they're not necessary, as it were. So, in fact, this guy, Bonley, I love what you just said. If you have value for your money, you will know that Tron won't get you there in time. That is the truth. You see, that is just the real fact. When people were coming to meet me, should I buy Tron, trying to get to $1? I told them it's better for you to buy Ethereum. It is way better for you to buy ETH. And then ETH was still like $200. At least ETH has proven itself, you know. So it's left for you to do your research. Now, for example, I've been bullish on ETH. I've been shouting, buy ETH, buy ETH. Many people didn't know why I was saying buy ETH that time. At this point, I know ETH will get to $2,000, but at this point, I'm focusing on other coins too. That's why, unlike before, I'm not saying buy ETH, buy ETH. ETH is still a very, very awesome coin. Please buy, if you want to. But I'm finding other projects too that will even outperform. The reason why I was very bullish on ETH last year was because of ETH 2.0. Now, many people heard about this ETH 2.0, but they didn't even bother to do the research to find out what is the meaning of ETH 2.0. What does this mean for Ethereum? Does this mean Ethereum will pump? Many people are not even concerned. Next thing, they just saw Ethereum. Ethereum went from $200 and went as high as 1,004. And people are now wondering, Ethereum is pumping. Why is Ethereum pumping? You see, but it was basically and majorly because of that upgrade, the upgrade of the Ethereum blockchain. I even had to attend a class to fully understand what Ethereum 2.0 upgrade was all about and how the upgrade is going to go. You see, the upgrade is in phases. This is Ethereum as at trying to zoom in to show you how low Ethereum was starting of the year. This is January 9th. January 9th, this is 9th of January 2020. Ethereum was still $138. This was not even the pump. This was not the dump, sorry. Not the dump that happened in March. The whole pandemic dump and everything. That Ethereum still fell to 120 something, 128. This was early January. Ethereum was 138. You see. And as at July, because I started shouting buy since June, July, Ethereum was still at where is June? Ethereum was still at $234 in June when people were shouting Tron because of all these smart contracts that were coming. And people were shouting buy Tron. Tron is going to take it to $1. Tron will turn your 100,000 naira to 100 million. They were just talking story up and down. I was just laughing, you see. And here we are, and one Tron is not at $1. And one Tron is not going to be $1 anytime soon. You see, so moving on. So you need to sit down, do your research, find out coins that have potentials, find out why. Why are you buying this coin? What makes you bullish on these coins? For example, I've been bullish on RSR. RSR has made me profit of over $1,000. I've been bullish on RSR. Now, the reason why I've been bullish on RSR is because of the use case. What RSR stands to offer, what RSR would do. Now, even looking at the market cap is still small. We're still at 367 million. So RSR can still very easily get to $3 billion, which is 10x from here at 0.3. Very, very easily because it's a Coinbase project. It's owned by Coinbase, and there's a possible future news with PayPal. Very, very possible, very likely. We don't know, but I'll wait for the best. I'm hoping that PayPal will list RSR. So all these things are the contributing factor as to why I started buying RSR at 0.0. Yeah, I think it's from here I started buying 0.008. Where is 0.008? Yes, from here. And look at where we are today. And we've never seen anything yet. So that is it. So by the time you can discipline yourself, like I said, and sit down, look at one place. Now let me show you major areas where you can get updates from, because many people want to ask this question. ICO drops will help. ICO drops is where you will see projects that are doing their ICOs, their initial coin offering. Now, you might not partake in the ICO, but you might just be interested in seeing those coins, seeing what these coins have to offer, and then, deciding maybe later on you like to buy the coin or you're not interested. Just 40,000 of their coin. Interesting. All these projects that just make me smile. So, with ICO drops, you can see projects that are working on ICOs, find out the ones they're interested in, read about them, and find out the one that you feel like will have potential, the ones that you feel like will have potential long term. And Find out the ones that you feel like will have potential long term and buy. You know, depending on you, depending on when you do your research, what you find out, what is interesting, what you like, you see. And the second place is Twitter. Twitter is very, very important. Crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter is very, very, in fact, it was here on Twitter that I found out, I heard about RSR, I first heard about DIA, I first heard about Ocean, I first heard about Band, I first heard about Link. Most of these bullish projects was on crypto Twitter. So it matters who you follow. So because some people when they open their Twitter, all they see is one thing that people are doing. For example, all these trending tweets, Arewa Twitter and Revolution Now and wear a mask, all this story. I'm not interested in all of this story. I'm here to make money. So whoever you're following on Twitter will determine the kind of updates you see. For example, look at this guy. This is someone now. This is his portfolio he's showing us. His portfolio, he has over $1 million. He has made just today alone, he has made $151,000. So when you see people like this, the first thing that comes to mind is this guy has made a lot of money. This guy must know something that I don't know yet. That's why we follow people like this. In the past week, imagine this portfolio was even really small. So in the past week, he has already grown his portfolio by $288,000. These are people you would like to learn from. You like to find out what they are doing that you're not doing. So that's why I say it matters who you follow on Twitter. So when you follow people like this and they give updates, maybe they mention a coin. I'm not saying buy the coin instantly, but okay, let me scroll and let me see if I can see something interesting. Okay, so this is this guy and he's talking about what coin is this? Oh, the name is hidden. So let's see. Let me just scroll and find out if I can. Like this is someone I really really like. This guy El Chapo. So I'm scrolling through to see what he's talking about, and here he's talking about SLP. SLP. The SLP name will be coin. Oh, oh, beautiful. So it says turned this man turned $50,000 into $450,000. And my legendary 100x SLP. Okay, this guy called the coin that did 100x was the most impactful coin that did it for him. You see, so this is somebody's chart talking about how he turned $50,000 to $450,000. Automatically, you're interested. You want to know how they did what they did. You want to know, all right, let me say that. You want to know what they know that you don't know. Do you get what I mean? You want to know what these guys know that you don't know. What is like how they do their research, what the information they have. And for most of these people, every once in a while, they just put it on their Twitter handle. I'm entering this coin. This coin has high potential. What do you guys think about this coin? So when you follow them and you see these updates, you can do your research, and this is irritating. You can do your research and decide what to buy and what not to buy. You see? So I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing, okay, these are ETH longs. And this guy is talking, here's a list of my recent DeFi purchases. Alpha is bullish. I'm always bullish on Alpha. MIR. This is Mirror that I'm talking. I just showed you guys. Mirror protocol. This is it. MIR. Rook. I've been looking at Rook, but I don't know. I'm not really pumped about Rook. Let me check that Rook. Last I checked was 200 and something dollars. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't buy. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, and you see the coins that are listing here, and you can decide to do your research and find out, okay, what coin is this? Why does this guy like this coin? And you check, okay, this coin doesn't make sense. I don't want to buy this coin. Okay, this coin makes sense. I might buy this coin. It just depends on you, basically. So that's why you need to follow people like this. I mean, I might be trading, let's say you're trading with a portfolio of $10,000 and you see someone that's trading with $1 million. You want to know what they know. You want to know how these guys are making their money. It's essentially learning from the best. You're learning from the best in the game. So that's why you follow these people. So it's not like by yourself, you might not be good enough. But come on, if I can follow someone that is trading with a portfolio of $10 million, I can learn a lot from him. Because me too, I want to grow my portfolio to $10 million. You see, so I can learn a lot from him. So that is essentially why we say follow people on Twitter, read their updates, find out what they talk about. You're not following them because they have a nice logo or something. No, you're following them because you want to learn from these people. You want to know where the market is going, what people are saying about the market. And as you read, you're informed. So this is essentially crypto Twitter. This is CT. I'm still going to do a video on CT, crypto Twitter, to explain some certain things. So that is one major benefit. So, like I said, you can get information from ICO drops, checking out new coins that are doing their ICOs. You can get information from crypto Twitter, depending on people you follow. Crypto Twitter is like is like the rating is 5-star, trust me. And you can also get information from CoinMarketCal. Now, CoinMarketCal is one other major area where you can, it's like CoinMarket Calendar, where you can see events, upcoming events for certain coins, what they're working on, and all of that. So this is Swipe. Swipe is having Swipe Ignition on the 28th of February or earlier. This just means that Swipe could possibly pump. So you come over here, you check news and updates for some of these coins. For example, I see Smart Key, Liquid Apps, and if you check, you'll be surprised. Most of these coins, Bella was pumping a few days ago. I think it's because of this listing. So by the time you check most of these coins, you now find out that these are the things that make them pump. You find out these are the things that make them pump because of this news. So you come over here, you see the news updates, coming upgrades for some certain coins. And if you read the news and it makes sense and you feel like the coin can pump, you can buy it and make profit and see what happens. You see, I'm trying to go to the next page to see some other updates. Oh, why is my network slow? So you can see some other updates, and most of these updates are the reasons why a lot of these coins eventually pump. Matic, there's Zero Swap, there's a whole lot of them. You see, there's XVG housing. Interesting. This is significant. It's trending and it is hot. Let's see what happens with XVG. I already entered XVG since 36. So Engine. This coin, I don't know if many of you noticed, this coin did 50 something percent pump recently. Let me show you. ENJ. It did about 50 something percent pump. Today is dropping within the past 1 week. Let me see if I can search for it here. So you see it. So this could possibly even be one of the reasons why the coin has been pumping. So this is how you get news and updates for most of these projects, because it's like a calendar where this is it. Oh, sorry, 62%. So Engine did 62% pump in the last 7 days. This is one of the reasons why CoinCheck listing. So you can come over here and check Cardano, they're having a virtual meetup, and see news and updates that could make certain coins pump. And you can also search for your favorite coins too. I can search for, let's say, I'll search for Koti. Oh, top 100, top keywords. Exchanges all. Why is not showing me coins? Or is this? Oh, okay. Let me search for DeFi coins. So I can see updates on DeFi coins and know what exactly search. Know what exactly is coming up. Interesting. Ferrum. They're having an AMA. AAVE is also having something. Lend. Thorchain, multi-chain testnet. So most of these things, most of these news and updates, alpha, no wonder alpha has been pumping anyhow. Can you imagine? No wonder. So you can find out how these coins are pumping, why they are pumping. Koti and see Chainlink. This is one reason why Chainlink is also pumping. So, like I said, ICOs, with ICOs, you can look at new projects that are coming into the space and keep watching them. Like for example, this dot is just paying me. I saw Polkadot is 0.26, but I just flashed it in and look at Look at today. So you can check. It's not only Polkadot. There are like 7 of them set that I saw. There was Polkadot before Polkadot listed. There was what other names were there? So many. So there's ICO drops where you can get information. There's crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter is like the best of the best. And Tran RSR, my man. So there's and this guy too, yeah, I also love this guy's updates. Tech Moonwalker, LCX. So you follow people on crypto Twitter, find out what they're talking about, find out projects they are in, find out why they invested in this project in the first place, and know what's up, which will get to $1 billion market cap first. I think Ocean will get to $1 billion market cap first. But let me press RSR. Oh, interesting. RSR. More votes on RSR. So moving on, and then CoinMarketCal. CoinMarketCal is like a calendar that shows you upcoming updates, and you can just keep track of them and know what is happening with what project. You can come over here, search for your favorite projects, and you can come over here and search for your favorite projects and see the updates that are coming up, and know if there's any big thing coming up for any coin that you've invested in. All right, so that is that about that. Does anybody have any questions before I wrap up this class and make the video available? I was actually thinking we'll have to use 2 classes, but I mean we're able to do it in one within 1 hour. That's beautiful. So if you have any questions, let me just answer your questions and wrap up. Someone said he's in the waiting room. Yes, people are in the waiting room, but I always have to make the video available to them. Many people joined late, so if I start adding them and they start asking questions from what we said from the beginning, I want to stress. So I'll just make the recording. The recording will be available for everybody, so there's no problem with that. This is FRM. This is another coin I feel like it will get to 1,000 naira per coin. And currently is on, where's the market cap? Currently FRM is on, I'm just going to get to $1 first. $1 is the first point of joy for me. Let me see how many $1 million is on FRM. It's still very much undervalued, honestly. And it's still one of the projects that really has so much use case. So much use case. So much. I've been following it since last year. So I bought since last year. I've been holding for more than 6-7 months now. And I bought more. Even though now I bought at 10 times the price I bought before. You see, so it's currently at $0.2 US, and the market cap is just 36 million. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, but this is not investment advice, though. I'm not saying go and buy FRM. No, I'm not giving investment advice in this class. So, feel free to do what you want. So, does anybody have any questions before I wrap up? Anything you'd like me to shed more light on or to explain? Now, like I said, if you are starting with a small portfolio, if you are not trading with much, now that it just is that you're giving your money for time or you're giving your time for money. So dedicate your time into research, finding out coins that could make you stinking rich. Trust me. Just sit down and know what is happening in the crypto space. We are here. Many people are following the Bitcoin hype. I love Bitcoin. I don't have issues with Bitcoin or Ethereum, no. But if you didn't get in early, if you didn't get in since 9K or 8K, like most of us did, then I mean the hype might not really profit you that much. So, but if you have a question, you can just type it. But there are so many other coins that I'm telling you now. This is January 25th. You can buy this month or next month, and by the end of the year, you will find out that you've made over 10,000% profit from. It's not a prophecy. This is not me trying to prophesy or give you a word from God. No, it's fact. It's a fact. It happens every year in crypto. It's just about you finding the projects, doing your research, sitting down, trying to understand the market, understand what's happening, what's trending. So that is just that. That's where your discipline comes in. Discipline of analyzing the market, trying to do your research, knowing what is happening and where you can invest your money, what is trending. You see. So if you have any question, please just send your question. Does anybody have any questions before I wrap up? Okay, what's your say on ADA? Can we see a $1 mark soon? I'm following its progress and it's dragging aside its recent form. You got in at 2.17. Interesting. Okay, so let me see ADA. Let me check because I do more of fundamental analysis. So let me check out ADA. And one ADA is actually a very, very awesome project too. I'm actually very bullish on ADA. In fact, ADA is one that I can assure you it's going to be really, really massive. Our market cap is currently $11 billion. We can't see a 1 billion. We can't see a $1 soon. We can't see $1 soon. Not soon. Not soon at all. Not soon. But ADA is one very, very strong project. It can get to 0.5. It can get to 0.5. But that $1, except there's a very, very bullish news. Maybe something, I don't know, anything they can work on. It has to be a very strong FE, very strong fundamental analysis. But at least your entry was very, very beautiful. You entered very early. AD is one of those projects that you can hold long term and you'll be profitable on because of its use case. It's actually very solid. It's a very solid project. It's a very, very solid project. So in the absence of more questions, I will just wrap this up. Now, for those in the waiting room that I didn't let in, I'll let them have access to recordings. I'll try and upload it as soon as possible. Let's say in the next 1-2 hours or more, because I have to edit it and they can always watch. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And very importantly, start early. See, it's January. There's still so much you can do. By December, you can still be you can still be bragging. I'm serious. See, be you can still make serious millions by the end of the year. And I'm not even joking. Because first off, this is the first time that the entire market cap of the whole this is the first time we're seeing a $1 trillion market cap. We got as high as 1 trillion, 1 point something trillion a few days ago. So this is the first time ever that the crypto space is seeing a $1 trillion market cap. It has never happened before. It has never happened before. So this just shows that there's so much more attention. Last time this happened, the last time we had a pump as serious as this was in 2017. And you guys remember the bull season of 2017, 2018. And this thing is about to repeat itself. So what this market cap means is money has entered the crypto market. But while you're doing your research, while you're doing your analysis, is you need to find out where the money that has entered is going to. That is the essence of research. That's why we say do analysis and all of that. Money has entered the crypto market. A lot of people have bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumped from $8,000 or 9,000, or was it 6,000? All the way to 40K. That is so much money that's entered, billions. But you now need to find out where those monies are going to. What coins are they going to buy? For example, I'm trying to show you AAVE, Lend. Lend that went all the way from, where did Lend go from? Very, very funny something. Type. Lend went all the way from, hope I checked the right coin. Okay, this is it. Let the chart load, so I'll just show you. Lend now is currently at $265. But if they tell you that this coin was, why is the chart not loading? Or should I load the previous Lend chart? Let me just stick with CoinGecko. So, like I was saying, it's a really, really amazing opportunity to start and to start early. You don't need to have been in the crypto space for 1 million years. You don't need to have $1 million. You see, the reason why you're here is to make money. So it doesn't matter how long you started trading crypto. There's nothing like we've been in crypto for 2 years. All those things are just story. I'll be very honest with you, it's just story. Even if you just joined crypto yesterday, but you can find a coin that can make you millions. This was October 28th. That's even, let's even go to November. November, this coin was $29. November. And that's November, December, January. Just 3 months. Just 3 months. From $29, this coin is currently at 260. That is 10x. That is, if you had invested 100,000 naira, you would have had 1 million by now. Very clean in just 3 months. Just 3 months. So you don't need to have been in the space for so long or all of that to find these projects. You just need to be disciplined in doing your research. You see, sit down, analyze the market, read about coins, find out the coins that you feel can give you money in the long term. Why do you think these coins can give you money? What are they doing? What is the team? The team behind these coins, who are they? Who are the people working on this coin? What are the futures? What does this coin have to offer? You see, and well, looking at coins that have their own blockchain, I believe if a coin has its own blockchain, they are very serious about the project because it takes a lot to build your own blockchain. It takes a whole lot, you see. So if you're looking at coins that have their own blockchain, then like I said, not every project is going to scale though. So aside having their own blockchain, now find out what is the solution they're providing. For example, there's this coin. There are always wins and there are losses. Arfwell. This was one coin that will forever pain me as well. Arfwell. And it's painful because I had an alternative. Now this coin was a coin that I entered with 1 ETH as at last year. If you see the chart, you even pity for the coin. Let me put a 180-day chart. This was the coin I entered with 1 ETH when it launched because the potentials were looking so promising and it made so much sense. And it was like, this coin is going to be it. I entered at 0.2 something. And look at, we're not even back to my entry price. If I had just kept my 1 ETH generally, at least my 1 ETH now would be $1,400. But now, the money I've invested in this coin is it's now worth like $170. You see, so there are always wins and there are losses. There are times where you might do your research and find a coin and it's not what you expected. This is why I said after doing analysis, you don't invest all your money into one coin. You split it among all the coins you have that you've done your research on. But I'm still holding long term. I mean, I still believe in Arfo. They have their own blockchain. They have, so many things that are promising, working on their own mobile app. I mean, let's see what happens. This crypto space is very, very funny. You can wake up and see a coin has done 1000% profit. It happens. It happens a lot. You see. So once again, thank you all so much for joining today's class, and I'll see you when next I see you. Bye bye.